Alright, so today we're going to be ranking champions in League of Legends based on their aura. We're going to be ranking them based on, champion, model, just kind of vibes, quotes. I'm going to relate some stuff to their biography and things like that, but, we're mostly just going to kind of go off of vibes. So if you guys like this, please comment, subscribe, like it, share it, do whatever you need to do. Just let me know if y'all like it, and I'll make a part 2. I think this video is probably going to be a pretty long one, a lot longer than my normal videos. So let's get into it. So, speaking of quotes, Aatrox here. Right now, we're going to put him S tier aura. Okay. This guy's quotes, sick as fuck. I mean, his backstory is what? He was an ascended Shuriman or some shit, fought against the Void. Badass shit. And then also, he's just cool as fuck, bro. He has a giant-ass sword. Aatrox is that cool-ass uncle that you see, once every year at that family gathering that your parents don't want you to talk to, because he's going to get you to do some dumb shit. But when you do that shit, it's lasting memories, bro. That's all you're going to remember, bro, off those family reunions. You're not going to remember anything else. You're just going to remember hanging out with cool Uncle Aatrox shooting some rabbits or some shit in the woods. That's all you're going to remember. All right, Ahri. Ahri, I would put C tier, honestly. Kind of mid. C is average aura, I think we have to differentiate between aura and Riz right now, because Ahri, obviously, nine-tailed fox, right? She seduces people, but that's not aura, okay? That's not aura. So, I mean, her backstory, she killed people for fun, and then she fell in love, and then killed that guy too. Killing your partner, kind of bad, not really aura. So, and then, her quotes and stuff, she's just a sexy, character. That's all she really is, so... C tier mid aura. Akali, I think we're gonna go 1 up. Okay, this is your. I mean, we have more emo characters, but this is your semi-emo classmate that kind of just doesn't talk to you, but you just kind of see them every day, and you're just wondering what the hell is going on with them. One thing though, she is kind of like an assassin, so kind of aura there. I mean, her backstory, she was raised in, some Ionian, not cult, but, Ionian order or some shit by her parents, and then Zed killed her parents, and then she went and is oh, I gotta stop him. That's basically all she's doing. Definitely a step above Ahri, though, because just, assassin, and she's, I mean, she's kind of cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. Balance between sexy and cool, a little bit of aura. Okay, Akshan. I mean... really, I'm gonna put him in Z tier. He's kind of mid. I don't get it. Yeah, he's he's got the grapple hook, and he kind of swings around, but really, nothing about him kind of exudes aura, dude, he could be he's kind of if you had a friend, that you saw at school or work, but they're not really your friend. He's just kind of that guy you talk to when you're at school or work, but then any other time you're not gonna hang out with him, you're not gonna talk to him, you wouldn't even run squads with this guy, right? So I mean, that's kind of the feeling I get from Akshan here. And his backstory too, he's an orphan, and they got taken in by some girl, and then he picks up this gun, and now he can revive people. There's no badassery or anything. He doesn't oh, I'm an assassin, or oh, I want to destroy the world. There's nothing aura about him, So I'm gonna put him C tier, mid aura for Akshan. All right, so for Alistar, might be surprising, okay, because his character model in game doesn't really exude aura, it's just a cow. But I'm gonna put him above Akali in B tier aura. So realistically, the guy's a Minotaur. Minotaurs are cool as fuck, okay? That bro, that's cool as fuck. That's you're a star, athlete, bro. That's 6'7", you just walk up this guy and he's just fucking towering over you, and then you ask how the weather's up there, and then that's Alistar, bro. But Alistar would smash your fucking head in, bro. Okay, so this guy in his backstory apparently killed a couple hundred people just because he was pissed. I don't know, bro. That's John Wick levels of shit, bro. If some Noxus soldier was yo, this fucking cow, bro, he killed 300 people in a blink of an eye, bro. That's aura. Might move him up at the A tier, depending on what's going on. Not much in the backstory, though. Quotes are eh. So, B tier, he's going above Akali, though. So pretty good. Okay, Amumu. Now this is gonna sound a little rough, but going into D tier, okay? Now hear me out because I think a lot of people don't really read Amumu's backstory because there's a little bit, but like it doesn't really tell us much about what he does, bro. Like it doesn't like it didn't like oh he was cursed because he killed thousands of people, you know. It's just he's kind of like a myth, you know. He's like everyone knows that he can't have friends, you know. Like it's like that one kid in school who just nobody likes. That's a Mumu, bro. Like gameplay wise, he's always crying. He's complaining that he doesn't have any friends in game. Like just no aura for Amumu. I want him to be happy. I want him to be happy, but like, I mean, we're ranking this tier list here about aura. He's got no aura. So D tier for Amumu here. I'm sorry, buddy, but maybe try to get some friends. Where's Ambessa here? We're going in alphabetical order here, so I'm trying to find them. Ambessa. Okay, we watched Arcane, right? So we saw Ambessa in the show. Pretty cool character. Okay, also gameplay wise, she's got these like dual wield axes that are like kind of like Vi gloves. That's fucking sick, bro. So off the bat, just off her character model and stuff, and like what we saw in Arcane, she's gonna have to go into A tier. Okay, she's gonna have to go into A tier. Her quotes also. There's that one quote where it's like, "Oh, I know death. My grandfather made sure of it." That's aura, bro. She's not afraid. She's not afraid to scrap, bro. And she will scrap, and she will kill you, bro. Her backstory, you know, I mean, most Noxians have pretty good aura. I'm not gonna lie. We also saw that one cinematic where she was like laying on the beach while pregnant. She was fighting while pregnant, so obviously, girl boss, go her. Just off her character alone, though, A tier aura for Ambessa. All right, so with Anivia here, it's a little rough to say because there's not a lot of backstory to her. I mean, unless you read that, I'm just going off of her. I'm going off of the characters' biographies here. I'm not reading any of the side stories. I'm sure if I read the side stories or something, I could maybe rank this list a little more accurately. But that's way too much reading for me to try to record this video. It would take too long, and I'm trying to finish this up in a decent pace. So, I mean, Anivia, I think I'm going to put her either high C or low B. Because she is kind of like a demigod, realistically. Which is, you know, obviously pretty aura-filled. You know, demigod, if you think about it, you think, oh, cool as shit, right? So, I mean, realistically, I think I'm going to put her low B. Right now, I'll put her above Akali. Because not many people also know about her. So, like, not many people know about her aura. Her backstory, though, I mean, she's like a guardian of the Freljord. That's really all it's told. But, I mean, you know, demigod Icebird, kind of cool. You know, little bit of aura there. A little bit of aura there. Annie. This is a rough one. This is rough. I mean, like, there is a fair amount of story to Annie. I remember they made a fair amount of story to Annie in the side stories, I believe. But I mean, like, I might have to put her a little lower than a lot of other champions. I don't know. It's like, I mean, her C tier, B tier. I might put her above Akshan. I think I'll put her above Akshan. Reason being, Annie well, I don't think she saw her parents die. But I think she got abandoned or something like that. And then, but the reason I'm putting her above Akshan, she has magic, and she's only a kid, right? Akshan, bro, got trained and shit, and like found this magical gun, bro. Annie has that magic. All right, you know, she's got Tibbers. She's got like a bear she controls. Like that's pretty cool, bro. That's pretty cool. But I mean, like all in all, she's just like a kid, bro. How the kids can't exude that much aura, so I think we're gonna go put her C tier. It could change depending on how many characters we got here. Above Akshan, below Ahri though. That's where we're gonna put Annie here. So going on to Aphelios. A lot of Targonians have some good aura. There's a lot of backstory for him. I think it was like his sister died and became the moon, right? I don't know. I think realistically, we might put him B tier. I think B tier could be a pretty good. He's above mid, but he's kind of like this emo kid, you know? Like I don't think he's. There's a lot of emos. Like I keep on trying to make references to like emo kids or some shit, but like I feel like I'm gonna make those references for half the cast of characters in League of Legends. I mean, like he has a bunch of guns and he like swaps and he knows to use them. So it's kind of like a master of all, you know, jack of all trades, which is pretty cool. But I don't like his like quotes and character models aren't that good, in my opinion. So I mean, like protects people. Like he protected his people from a battle. I think, for recalling his backstory. But I think we're gonna put him low B tier for now, right behind Akali. You know, pretty cool, little emo, so kind of lowers him a little bit, and backstory isn't too aura filled, so we're gonna put him B tier for now. Ashe, okay, this is kind of interesting for Ashe because I believe she was the the kid of her tribe, right? So that kind of already gives her a little bit of aura. You know, that kind of already goes to like high C, maybe low B for aura. Being the kid of like a leader kind of already gives you that aura, especially if we're talking about like a tribe. If you're like a kid of like a president or some shit nowadays, you know, it's not much. But like if we're talking about the tribes and shit, you know, you're gonna have some aura, you're gonna have some respect, you know. So I think we're gonna put her high C, but I think she might get pushed up to low B because she kind of had to take over the tribe, and she's a pretty good leader, if I remember. Also, married Tryndamere. Tryndamere has a lot of aura just because of his refusal to die. So I think her being married to Tryndamere might bump her up. I think I'll put her. I think I'll put her below Anivia in BT here, above Akali. You know, she's a good leader. Son, I was gonna say son, daughter of tribe, the matriarchal tribe. Now she's the tribe leader and also married to a king. So, ooh, actually, no, I'm pretty sure Tryndamere is also like a tribe leader. That might bump her up, if I'm remembering correctly. I'll put her. I'll put her low A tier. You know, the more I think about it, the more Ashe has aura, bro. Like it's kind of like that Katniss Everdeen aura, you know? Like, bro, she just does it all, kicks ass, chews bubble gum, bro. Like, honestly, the more I think about it, the more I think she's an A tier. Ashe A tier. That's where we're gonna put her. Ashe, honestly, at first glance, not a lot of aura, but the more you peel back the layers, you kind of see just like that low key aura, you know? All right, Aurelion Sol. Okay, I waited for this. Aurelion Sol. Okay, you might think he's gonna go S tier here. You might think he's gonna go S tier. You know, it's like Space Dragon can create galaxies and shit. But the main thing I want to talk about is how the hell did he get captured by the Targonians? He's trapped his ass somehow, even though he's a fucking space dragon and creates galaxies. So I'm gonna put him in D tier. Bro. I don't know where they got that, but all I remember is that story, and that's all I remember about Isol. This guy can create fucking galaxies. He throws stars for attacks, and this guy got trapped by mortals, bro. This guy got imprisoned by some fucking humans. That is literally the definition of no aura, bro. No aura. All right, last champion in A, alphabetically in the A tier, or in the A alphabet. Fuck, I don't know what I'm talking about. Last champion with the A letter, going Azir. Don't even have to mention anything else. This guy, S tier, or are gonna go above Aatrox. Shuriman Emperor summons soldiers to fight for him in battle. Doesn't get any more aura than that. This guy just exudes aura. If you look at his champion, it just has the just presence of, like, if you ever look at like the famous Hollywood stars, bro, and they just exude aura, bro. That's Azir. That's where we're putting him. I don't even need to talk about nobody else. I don't need to listen to any of his backstory. I don't need to read it. I don't need to read any side stories. S tier, just off looks, bro. You could tell when somebody has aura just off looks. That's Azir right now. S tier for Azir. All right, now Bard. Okay, this might be a little controversial, but I think Bard has aura, bro. I'm gonna put him in A tier. Literally, the biography is one paragraph for Bard, but like, just like the last sentence, bro. He steers all existences away from utter annihilation. This guy just can do it whenever, wherever, bro. Like this guy, if something bad about to happen, he comes in, stops that shit, bro. Get out of here, bro. This guy, like, imagine Bard is like, imagine you're in a burning building, bro. You're in a burning building, smoke's coming in, you're coughing, you're about to pass out, and some firefighter, bro, like either like a hot guy or girl, depending on what gender you are, really, like whatever you prefer, you know. If a hot guy or girl comes in, like carries you out of the fire, oh, so hot. That's Bard, bro. Bard has aura. I actually think I'm gonna put him high A tier here. I don't put him S tier because one, there's nothing about him in the back. I mean, there's like stories, but I'm not gonna read it. I'm just going off their biography here. Literally one paragraph in the biography. Also, no voice lines. And then, but I mean, you know, just that one sentence kind of just shows how much aura Bard has. Maybe move him up to S tier, really depending on where all these other champions lie. But right now, Bard high A tier for aura. You know, just stops everything bad. Very, very cool champion. Also, cancer play pattern though. All right, let's go with Bel'veth. Bel'veth. Honestly, I think she's gonna have. I think they're gonna have aura. I don't know if I can say she. I don't know if it's a she. I'm gonna be 100% real. I'm not too sure. But I mean, just like, you know, like the gameplay pattern. I'm okay. A lot of people are upset with Bel'veth. A little tangent here. A lot of people are upset because like they were hoping, you know, like the I think it's like a swarm, like they were assuming it's like a, you know, a swarm queen or something, Empress of the Void, whatever. Like they thought they were gonna like summon void creatures to like fight for you. That was gonna like a summon character, kind of like a Malzahar or York or shit. I'm glad. I'm glad. Like I know her passive does it when she's like in her like empowered form and she kills minions or like minions die around her. But goddamn, I'm so glad she doesn't spawn minions, bro. Every champion that spawns minions is such a cancer to play against, bro. Playing against Malzahar, bro, guy just does nothing. It's like playing against Singe. Guy just does nothing, bro. You do nothing in lane. Playing against Yorick, bro. Oh my god, Yorick is such a cancer thing to play against, bro. Just fucking chucks his fucking minions at you and take away all your HP, bro. Lethality Yorick, bro. I'm so glad they got rid of that shit. That shit was so cancer to play against. Anyway, back to Bel'veth. A little tangent over. I mean, you know, kind of aura filled. You know, if you ever watch the cinematic for Bel'veth, you know, she's got like that face, but then it opens up into that fucking like abomination of a creature, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of sick, bro. That's kind of sick. Anyway, I mean, if you look into her biography, like, dude, God of Oblivion, come on, that has to be aura. I mean, realistically, I think I'm gonna put her under Bard. I think I'm gonna put her under Bard because she is the annihilation that Bard stops. So I think Bard kind of has to top that aura because Bard stops this kind of shit. So I think we're gonna put her under Bard, but we're still gonna have her in A tier, just because. I mean, dude, just having the nickname God of Oblivion, like that has to put you at least B tier. So A tier for Bel'veth here. Let's go on to Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank here. I believe I don't know if they updated his backstory. I'm just going off what I remember. He got built, right? I mean, you know, like there's not much. I mean, it's a robot, bro. Like, I mean, he's like, I believe he's sentient. But I mean, it's a robot. Yeah. Victor made a Blitzcrank here. He's kind of just a robot though. So, honestly, I think I'm gonna put him in mid aura. You know, the only reason I'm not putting him in like putting him higher is because it's really just a robot. Like, it can't have that much aura unless you're what was that one movie, bro? What was that one movie? Shit, I can't remember the name of the movie. It's such a good movie. That robot, I think I don't know what it's called. I can't remember it. I don't want to say the wrong name, but if anyone in the comments knows that one robot in that one movie where he's like saves the world or some shit, that robot has aura. Blitzcrank though, not that robot. So I'm just gonna put him in mid, C tier aura. I mean, like he's not that, you know. He's not that guy. You know, he helps people in need, but that just doesn't really give him all that much aura. I'm sorry. Yeah, so C tier above Akshan though. I'm gonna be real. I don't like Akshan. I don't think that guy's Aura at all. So I think most of these champions are gonna go above Akshan at least. But moving on to Brand here. Brand, I think he might be in a B tier because if I remember correctly, he was with Rise, right? And then and then he did something with like a scroll or something, and then he just kind of turned into Brand. I don't know. I can't remember, but yeah. Rise was forced to watch in failure as his apprentice was burned away by raw magic. Keegan's soul utterly consumed. By the way, his name's Keegan. If y'all didn't know that. Um, but I mean, yo, like he's kind of like a fire god, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, he has that aura. I think I might put him B tier above Alistar, maybe low A tier. I mean, like he's basically a fire god or like a demigod, you know. Now, to be fair, does kind of hate people, especially Rise, but I mean, he's kind of sick as fuck, bro. Like just off looks, just off vibe. He has aura, so I think I'm gonna put him high B tier for now. Could maybe move up to low A tier, depending on what happens. Braum, we're just gonna put him S tier, bro. I don't have to discuss anything. Braum S tier automatically. Nobody in the comments can change my mind. If y'all don't agree Braum has S tier aura, you need to leave. Get off the video. Go think about what decisions you made in life, and then come back to me and try to explain yourself because Braum is S tier aura, and nobody could convince me otherwise. I'm sorry. Caitlyn. I feel like these characters from Arcane are so much more fleshed out to the average person that I kind of have to rank them higher because a lot of people, like I can guarantee you, a lot of people wouldn't know what Acel's backstory is and would just rate him off vibes, even though he has no aura because he got trapped. Or he was basically a prisoner to the Targonians for no reason, bro. That guy did not have a reason to be doing that. Caitlyn, I mean, like she's like a police officer. She's a really good shot, which to be fair, snipers do have a little bit of aura. But I think realistically, like she's just kind of a normal. She's just a normal girl. Like she's a really good shot with a sniper, and that's really all she's got to her. I mean, like other than that, I think I'm gonna put her high C. She definitely has maybe low B. She definitely has aura. You know, she's a good shot. Snipers have aura, but other than that, she's really got nothing. She's got nothing to go for. I mean, I'm gonna put her low B. I'm putting her low B because she is from a notable household, and that definitely raises her aura up a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna put her low B. Good shot with a sniper from kind of like a noble-ish household. Low B for Caitlyn. Camille. Okay, Camille's an interesting one. So she was remade with Hex Tech. She's basically just a weapon. I mean, she has scissor legs, bro. She's like that's cool. I think there was that one girl in one movie where they had like scissor legs or some shit. I can't remember the movie, but I mean, it's cool as fuck. And she kind of like grapples around and shit, bro. Like imagine you see Camille, right, grappling around Piltover, just fucking slicing people in half for jaywalking in the street. I mean, come on, it's close back. Also, I'm pretty sure it's an Awakened cinematic 2020. That scene with her and Jin, bro, they get such an immediate boost of aura for that one scene. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think we're gonna put Camille. I think we're gonna put Camille A tier. I'm gonna put her above Ambessa. Ooh, can I? Jesus Christ, what is going on here? Above Ambessa. Below Bel'veth here. Camille though, so much aura for me personally. Okay, Cassiopeia. Now this is interesting because just off vibes, you wouldn't get a lot of aura. I mean, you know, you get like, you know, she turns people into stone if they look at her. Ooh, you know. But if you read her biography, bro, she has aura, bro. She has aura. Like she was killing people. She was killing people. Something with the black rose in there, I think. Like she was good. She was good, bro. And then she turned into like the Cassiopeia, you know, like turn to stone type shit. So I think I'm gonna put her on B tier. I think I'm gonna put her in B tier, below Brand, but above Alistar here. You know, like she definitely has that aura, but I mean only B tier because she can't wear boots, bro. Fuck not wearing boots. All these other characters can buy boots. She can't. Gonna put her in B tier. It's a pretty good aura, but you know, not the highest aura. Okay, Cho'gath. Cho'gath here. Not a lot to go off, but if you just go off kind of vibes, if you just go off vibes, he has to be high B. If you just go off vibes, but then if you go to his biography, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like it hypes him up so hard, bro. It hypes him up so hard. To those that truly know, however, it is called the Void. Like he obviously he's from the Void. He's born of the Void, bro. Like they hype this guy up. I think it says somewhere like he can like he just eats everything. Growing, yeah, he just I don't know. Intelligent. I don't know. I remember specifically somewhere that like Cho'gath like would eat like Runeterra or some shit. I don't fucking remember. But I think we're gonna have to put him in low A tier. I mean, imagine because like if you go off size too, like this guy's the size, or at least can get to the size of like Malphite, bro. So that's pretty good. Or imagine you see this guy just fucking walking to you. That's like some like horror type shit, bro. So honestly, pretty good aura from Cho'gath. Also, vibes. Voice lines are pretty good too, in my opinion. I think they're a little underrated. But we're gonna go A tier for Cho'gath here. Pretty cool, in my opinion. Corki. Okay. Now, in my opinion, there's two different types of Corkis. Okay? And maybe three. You got base Corki, which is like D or CT aura. And then you got Corki and Red Baron Corki. And that's S tier aura, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. That's S tier aura. It depends what skin you're using for Corki. I think this is one of the exceptions where it depends what skin you're using for Corki. If you're using those two skins, S tier aura. If you're using base, that guy's like D or C. I don't care nothing about his backstory. We're just going off of skins, and his voice lines are also very iconic. I've got an ace machine. We're gonna put him in S tier. I think people may disagree with that, but if you're using those two skins, guys, gotta be S tier. You know, that's like, bro, Corki. You know, kind of like that younger brother. You know, if he's just like that, if he's your younger brother, you're putting him in a D tier. But if your friends are around him, like he's super cool as fuck, he's using those two skins, he's S tier aura, bro. That's all I'm saying. If you have a younger brother or something, and like he's super cool around your friends, but then around you, he's just an annoying little shit. That's Corki right there. All right, moving on to the D champions, Darius. I mean, just off looks, bro. Just off looks, you already got to put him in like that B area. Okay, you got to put him in that B area. I mean, realistically, like he was like a regular foot soldier, and then just became like a commander of like a whole army. I think just because he's that good, bro. He's that guy. He's actually just that guy. So I think I'm gonna put him. I don't know. I think I might like Brand has aura, but Darius has done more than Brand, if I recall correctly. So I think I'm gonna put Darius above. I think I'm gonna put Darius above Brand here, realistically. But I think Brand, if he like tried to set like just like walked around destroying shit, I think Brand would have more aura. But right now, Darius has more aura. And then there's that cinematic where he beat the shit out of Trundle. Canonically, I don't think that would happen, but that kind of did raise his aura a little bit for me. Okay, so Diana. I mean, like, really? Does she have? I mean, she is an aspect, so that has to boost her up, right? Like, she is an aspect that has to boost up her aura quite a bit. But just like, other than that, she has like, there's nothing really about her that just screams aura, you know? Like, I mean, in her biography, it's like, oh, she got taken in, and then she was turning the aspect, and she killed a bunch of people. It's like, you know, I don't know, man. I think, honestly, even though she is an aspect, I'm going to put her high C tier. Kind of mid-aura, I'm going to be real. Other than the fact that, you know, like I said, she's an aspect. She really doesn't just give me that aura, bro. In-game, whatever, bro. Like, her quotes, So high C tier she goes. Dr. Mundo, no doubt about it. I don't even need to talk about it. All right, this is like when you're a little kid and your dad is your hero. That's Dr. Mundo to me, baby. S tier aura for Dr. Mundo. He goes where he pleases. Honestly, I could probably create like a Z tier because if you're playing corporate Mundo, that's just a different entirety of aura. And then let's not forget the push with Alois, just giving him more aura right there. So S tier, highest aura so far. Don't even know. I don't know if he's gonna be outmatched. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be outmatched. S tier for Dr. Mundo there. Let's go on to another one. Draven. Okay, Draven. I mean, he isn't he like Darius's brother? Kind of. I don't think they're actually. Are they actually brothers? They might be actually brothers. I'm trying to remember. But I mean, like, honestly, I think he's at least B tier. Okay, and hear me out because I feel like a lot of people would say like, oh, he's like a regular dude, and he doesn't. Dude, he has that cockiness aura, bro. Like, come on. He has that cockiness aura. You can't deny, bro. You can't deny. That's like when you're playing like sports or something, and like the guy in the other team is like good, but like he's good, but he's not like that good. But he thinks he's all that, and like he can kind of back it up a little bit. That's kind of like Draven, you know. He's definitely got a little bit more than a mid-tier aura, but he's not all that. You know, like he thinks he's all that, but he's not all that. But he's actually like pretty good. So I think realistically, I think we're probably gonna put him. We're gonna put him above Akali, below Anivia. I think that's a pretty good spot for him. That's kind of like upper levels of aura, but like kind of not too hard. You know, Ekko. Okay, Ekko here. Honestly, okay, just the fact that this dude, I don't want to say invented time travel because there's like zillion and shit, but this dude basically made time travel on his own. That's gotta put him at least like A tier, probably above Camille, maybe above Bel'veth. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put Ekko above Bel'veth. I mean, like, dude, you don't really need anything else other than like he invented time travel. That's really all it is. Like, not invented, but he made it. He made time travel by himself, and I mean, you know, Arcane also kind of fleshed his character out a little bit more, but. It's just cool. He's got aura, bro. He's got aura. He's an inventor, bro. Guy had nothing. It's kind of like Victor from Arcane. You know, guy didn't really have a lot, but you know, he's an inventor. It's cool, bro. It's cool. It's got some aura, bro. Other than that, I mean, like, you know, the firelights. Is that canon? I don't know if that's canon. Anyways, A tier for Ekko. Very, very good aura. I mean, I like kind of like the stuff in the S tier. You don't really have to talk about it. You can kind of just see and understand. If you don't understand, then you're lost, and I can't really help you there. Elise. Okay, Elise here. Spider Queen. Ooh, scary. I think really. Oh, that's a Amumu. Oopsies. Let me swap those back. Elise. Okay, I think really. I don't know. I don't know. Like, there's not much. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't know much about Elise, right? People don't really know much about Elise. I think she was like what, sick, and then she was like the Black Rose came in, and now she's like a spider or some shit. I mean, Spider Girl, kind of cool. No, I don't really know much about her. I'm gonna be real. Like, she doesn't like exude that much aura. She definitely has aura. Like, if you look at that splash art, bro, that's definitely like aura filled. But I think I'm gonna put her low B tier. Above Caitlyn. No, I'm gonna put her below Caitlyn. I'm putting her below Caitlyn. There's just not much about her, you know, like her backstory or her biography is kind of like and then, you know, like, her splash art's cool. I don't really remember. She doesn't have any quotes that I remember that, like, people talk about. Like, shit, bro. Like, I don't play Azir, but I know Azir quotes. Like, I can quote some Azir quotes. I know Corki quotes, bro. I know Braum quotes. I don't play those champions, but I don't really know any Elise quotes. So I can't really bump her up more than that, you know. Okay, Evelynn. Let's see here. I mean, it's the kind of like the same thing as Ahri. You know, it's like sexy girl, you know, just like seduce people to kill them. other than that, it's just not really a lot. I mean, her biography definitely gives her some aura, right? Definitely gives her some aura, but it's like she's just like a demon. She's just like a demon, like a sex demon. That's basically all it is. I think I'll put her above Ahri, but I can't really justify her. Can't really justify her going higher than that, really. Ezreal. Okay, now this could be a little bit of a debate here. This could be a little bit of a debate here because Ezreal, right? If you just went off of like, oh, he's an explorer and he discovers like ancient runes, like kind of like Indiana Jones type shit, bro. He's like Indiana Jones. You know, Indiana Jones has aura, bro. But then it's just the most twink femboy you've ever seen in your life, and you're just like, I gotta bump him down for that. His quotes, bro, they're quotable, but they're just not. They're not aura filled, bro. They're quotable, but they're not aura filled, bro. So I think realistically, if it was just like an Indiana Jones type character, probably going A tier. But because it's Ezreal, we're putting him above Aphelios, behind Akali. His persona just brings him down for me, man. I don't know what it is. Fiddlesticks. We're putting him in S tier. If you ever watched his rework cinematic, you know why I'm putting that up there. No questions, no answers other than that. I mean, you know, it's like a fucking 10,000-year-old fucking original demon or whatever the fuck his backstory is. I don't know. He's aura filled, bro. Like he talks to you, he like makes fun of your deepest fears. Like if you like go to his quotes in game, it's kind of crazy, bro. He's just like mocking your shit. He's mocking your deepest fear to fucking feed on it, bro. Like that's kind of like that's like aura filled, bro. That's like Kevin Garnett wishing Tim Duncan a happy Mother's Day when his mother fucking died. Okay, like it was messed up. It messed the fuck up. Kind of aura. I'm not gonna lie though. All right, Fiora. I mean, like okay. Might be a little biased here, because I play Fiora, I main Fiora. But I'm gonna be real, she doesn't have much aura. She doesn't have much aura. Like, she has aura. I think she's above C tier. C tier's kind of like mid aura. D tier's like bad aura. C tier's mid aura, and then above C tier like is kind of like B tier's like decent aura. A tier's like a lot of aura. S tier's like max aura, bro. Fiora's above C tier because she's a really good fighter, you know. She's a really good, like as Champion says, she's a duelist, right? Like just 1v1s everybody, bro. But like her backstory's kind of I like she fights her father or something. I can't remember really. She fights her father in a 1v1 to the death or some shit because reasons, and kills him for like honor, probably. I mean, other than that, though, like, there's probably some side stories. I think there was, like, one with Jax or some shit that was probably pretty good. But, I mean, just like, you know, her quotes are okay. Her quotes are okay. It's not, like, Pantheon-level quotes or, like, Aatrox or Azir, or those kind of S-tier champions up there. But she definitely got some aura. Like, if Fiora's walking up to me, right, I'd be like, ooh, you know, like I could sense some aura off her, but I'm not putting her up in the A or S tier here. Might go. I feel like there's kind of like around Draven, you know. I think I might put her above Draven because I think she can back it up a little more than Draven. I think she can back up her cockiness and her like aura a little more than Draven. So that's where we're gonna put her. For now, B tier above Draven. Okay. Fizz. I don't know much about... Is there much about Fizz? I don't, like, literally... I don't know anything about Fizz. I'm gonna be real. I know he's like a Yordle. So, it's kind of already, like, a little lower on the tier list for me. Yordles kind of don't really exude much aura. I will say, though, guy throws out a giant shark. Like, he has a giant shark. I don't know if it's like a pet or something. But he throws out, like, giant sharks and shit. So that's kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. I mean, there's not much to talk about him. I'm going to be real. Like, he's just in Bilgewater, and it's just like, oh, he's fucks with people. I don't know. So I think we're going to put him high C tier. I think we're going to put him high, maybe low B tier because of the sharks, but I think we'll keep him high C tier for now. We have a lot of people in B tier, so I think I'm going to have to try to even this out a little bit. There's just not much about Fizz, you know, like his quotes are biography not really much about him. I'm gonna be real. All right, moving on. Galio. Let's see about Galio. I mean, Galio, he's pretty cool. I'm gonna be real. He's pretty cool, especially if you watch that cinematic, like the 2020 cinematic where he gets summoned by Lux. That boy is tall. That's a big boy. That's a big boy, bro. If I saw a moving, like, I don't know how tall this guy is. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to search it up. I'm too lazy. But he's a big boy. If I saw that guy running around and fighting shit, bro, I'd be scared. I'd be scared. That guy got some aura, bro. If I saw Galio walking around, I'd be looking. It's like when you stare at a helicopter or a plane in the sky. That's Galio, bro. When you're looking at the sky for that helicopter noise or that airplane noise, bro. Just imagine you're looking at Galio. That's what it looks like, bro. He'll make you stop in your tracks, and you'll look up at this motherfucker and go, "Oh, that's what Galio is." So honestly, I think we're gonna put him A tier. We're definitely gonna put him. I think we're gonna put him below Bel'veth, because I feel like if you saw Bel'veth, you'd be a little more stopping your tracks, a little more kind of shit in your pants kind of deal. All right, Gangplank. Now, just off character, like just character alone, this guy's like a pirate king, bro. This guy's One Piecing it up. Okay, already pretty good aura. I mean, like, come on, that guy is already like. He's literally a pirate, bro. Like, especially like if he's like a fucking no-name dude who's just on a ship, like doesn't have his own crew or something, that obviously bring him down. But I mean, he's got his crew, he's got his ships, bro. Like he's that guy, bro. He's that guy. I mean, realistically, like he had a feud with MF. I think he killed MF's mom because like I don't know, MF's mom made him guns or some shit, and then he fucking killed her. But I think really, like just because he's like a pirate dude, I think I'm gonna put him high B tier, maybe low A tier. I could see him moving into low A tier as this list continues, but for right now, we're gonna have him high B tier. You know, he's got that aura. Don't talk about him on the seas. It's bad luck type aura. I feel like that's what Gangplank's got. So we're gonna put him high B tier for now. Maybe moving up to A tier later. Depends on how this list goes. So we'll see later. All right, Garen. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Does he have much aura? He's okay. He's a strong dude. He's maybe like you can compare him to like special ops, or something in real life. But he's just a soldier. I'm gonna be real. He's a soldier, bro. Like, does he have that much aura? I don't know. I'm gonna be real. And his biography. I mean, his biography does give him a little bit, bro. Like it talks about, when I read it, it talks about how like not Jarvan the Fourth, but Jarvan the Third, summoned him, like himself, like king, like the king summoned this guy himself. He said, "I want this guy. You're coming here." So if the king's summoning you personally, that's gotta give you a bit of aura. You got that. You got reputation, right? You got that aura. But I mean, just compared to like everyone else, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just like a soldier, bro. Like a high-ranking, strong, respectful soldier. But that's kind of it. That's kind of it, bro. Also, as a thing for Katarina, that's canon. Arcane fan base, that is canon. You're not fucking that up. Everyone knows him and Katarina are fucking. So I think we're gonna put him. I think we gotta put him BT. See? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move Gangplank up to low A tier. Have Garen high B tier above Darius. I think Garen is kind of definitely above Darius. But I think he doesn't deserve A tier. Just because I'm a little biased, because that champion's really annoying to play against. Gnar. Okay. Here's what we can look at Gnar two different ways. Okay? We can look at Gnar two different ways. Mega Gnar and Mini Gnar. Okay? Mini Gnar is kind of like Sokka pre is it chapters in Avatar? I can't fucking remember. Pre Fire Nation arc, okay? Like pre last season or last chapter of Avatar. That's Mini Gnar. Mini Gnar is Sokka pre last season of Avatar, The Last Airbender. I'm not talking about the blue people shit. Okay? Like, yeah, okay, like he's cool, but he's kind of goofy. and he isn't there yet. Mega Gnar is Sokka last season of Avatar. Okay, he's got that aura, bro. He's got that meteorite sword, bro. He's fucking strutting around, bro. He's like he knows he's the shit for a good like 30 seconds, bro. Gnar's the shit. Gnar's gonna hop on you. He's gonna fucking crush you into the ground, and then he's gonna fucking throw you against the wall. He's gonna throw a fucking probably 10-foot boulder at your head, and then he's gonna turn back into Mini Gnar and be a little pipsqueak. Yordle too, so that kind of lowers him a little bit. So realistically though, I don't know. He might go C tier. I like that Mega Gnar. If he was just fully Mega Gnar, he'd go higher. But because he's kind of that Mini Gnar, I think I'm gonna have to put him. He's gonna go above Fizz, but I think I'm gonna have to put him C tier. I'm gonna be real. I think we're gonna have to put him C tier. If he was just always Mega Gnar, then he'd be really cool. But sadly, he's not. Gragas, okay, Gragas. Let's see here. I mean, he's got the quotes, bro. Everyone knows that one Gragas quote. Come on, everyone knows it. Iconic quotes. But other than that, I mean, if he's kind of drunken fist type shit, that'd be really cool, and I'd put him high. But he's not really like that, bro. He's not really like that. He's just drunk. He's just fat. He's just fat as fucking drunk. That's all he is, bro. That's really all it is, bro. He found booze on a quest, got drunk, and then that was it. That's really it. That's all Gragas is. So I think people might disagree with this, but I'm gonna put him above Ahri. I know he's a big boy. He's definitely a big boy. I know he's a big boy, but really all it is he just wants booze, bro. He's just a fat drunk. He's just a fat drunk guard. That's all. That's all his backstory is. That's all the character is. That one quote though, everyone knows it. I could see him getting boosted up for that one quote, but we'll see how it goes. Graves. Not much to know about Graves. I'm gonna be real. I don't know much about Graves. All I know is they took away his cigar, and he still doesn't have it back. Does he have it back? No, he does not have it back. Might have to put him down for that. Graves without cigar. Okay, Graves without cigar, probably a C tier. Graves with cigar, probably a B tier. Just putting that right now. I don't know. Graves is that one dude who you could see. You see this dude on the street, and you're like, oh, that guy looks pretty cool. But then, you don't really know. He could just be, dressed in that part, You don't really know until you see him, or, till you really, really meet him. I don't know. But, I mean, he's got, a crazy-ass shotgun. I feel like the shotgun has more aura than Graves. It's like seeing a dude wield, an LMG. He's, fucking throwing 1,000, bullets downrange per second or per minute, bro. What's cool? The guy shooting the LMG or the LMG, right? The LMG is the cool part. The guy shooting the LMG is the accessory. So I think we're going to put Graves high C tier. Above Gnar, because I think he's pretty cooler than Mini Gnar. But I don't really think he deserves B tier, in my opinion. Gwen. Gwen's the same thing, bro. I don't know, bro. These champions, I just not it, bro. Not it. She was a doll, and now she's alive. I think that was it. I think that's really it. Honestly, I don't. And then Viego, I don't know. Some with Viego. I don't. I really don't think it. I don't think she got aura, bro. I'm sorry. I don't think she got aura. I'm gonna have to put her D tier above Amumu though. I just her quotes aren't there. It's not like Viego, where it's he was a fucking king, and he's killing a bunch of shit. She's just a doll, and now she just fights against Viego, bro. That's really all it is. Yeah, she has fighting power, I guess, but she's a fucking doll, bro. She's a doll that's now alive. I could probably fucking kick her in the face and she'd die. Okay, D tier. That's all I gotta say. D tier. Hecarim. Another one from the Shadow Isles, I believe. Uh, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. He's got that like he's got that fuck. What are they called, bro? Like not like headless horseman, but I mean kind of type shit. But bro, he's got like a scythe, and he's like part dude, part horse, and he's just fucking running into you at like Mach 3. That's kind of like, bro. I'd be scared. I'd be scared shitless, bro. I'd be shitting my pants. This guy's got some aura. I'm gonna be real. He's not much I know about him. I don't know much about him. His biography is also long as fuck, so I kind of skimmed over it. But just off vibes alone, we're putting him high B tier. I think, maybe A tier. High B tier for now, though. Above Garen. I have him 100% has more aura than Garen. All right, well, that's where we're going to end off for today. Like I said in the start of the video, like, comment, subscribe. Just let me know if you guys like what I'm doing here. I'm probably going to make a part 2 even if no one watches this video. I mean, I like yapping and stuff, so probably going to make it anyways. But if you are watching, just let me know how you like it. Let me know what I can change. Hopefully you get to this part anyways, so I'll see y'all next time.